Welcome to your morning cup of coffee yoga flow, designed to give you that strength, that energy, and vitality for the day. This is a full body, all levels class. I will be offering modifications from beginner to intermediate. Unroll your mat, take a deep breath, and let's begin. Welcome, my beautiful friend. Join me in a standing position at the top of the mat. Take a moment to ground your feet below you. Pick up one ankle, roll it out, settle it back down. Maybe roll out the wrists, settle back down, shake the body. Let yourself know that you have arrived. You can bring your hands to your heart center. Soften your gaze or close your eyes, focusing on inhaling behind the backs of the palms of the hands through the nose. Exhale through a melted jaw, focusing on filling up the body with prana, with this life force energy. Exhale. If your body's feeling a little wiggly or shifty, feel free to rock in your feet while you focus on deeply inhaling and exhaling. 2 more breaths. Really focus on just embodying however you're feeling. Noticing whatever you notice in your body, in your mind, in your emotional state, in your spirit today. Wonderful. We'll inhale the hands, palms kissing palms to the heart center. Press high towards the sky. Exhale for a gentle back bend. Press the hips forward, squeeze through the booty. Welcome the breath in. Good. We'll exhale the body and fold forward for Uttasana. You can have a gentle micro bend in the knees if that feels good for you. You can shift the hips a little bit side to side if that feels good for you. Reaching the palms towards the upper thighs, squeeze the elbows in, raising for a half of a flat back, removing any wrinkles from the neck. Activate through the feet, calves, hug the thighs together, squeeze the pelvic wall, activate the core. Shoulders are drawn back together, the top of the head is long. Good. Exhale the body, fold forward, hands reach down towards the mat, come into a kneeling position. Knees open up wide, sink back into the sit bones. Hands reach forward for an extended child's pose. You can post up on the fingertips, creating a little more active stretch from the fingertips all the way to the shoulders. You can press through the palms if it's too much in the fingertips and the tenting motion. It's okay if your hips are up a little bit high. Really, it's okay to be wherever you are in your mobility and flexibility. We're all different, and trust, this is not a space for judgment. Welcome your breath in. Good. Send it out. One more welcoming breath that comes in through the nostrils. Wonderful. If your palms aren't flat, flatten them out and you'll roll to the belly. Settle the hips down. You can release the tops of the feet down on the mat. Hands will come under the shoulders and squeeze in for a Bhujangasana. Really pressing through the pelvic wall. Breath comes in. Good. Exhale, heavy the head forward. Shift the hips side to side. On the next breath, this time slide the forearms long. Press the palms into the earth for a Sphinx pose. You can heavy the chin towards the chest. Inhale the chin up. One more breath. Just allow yourself to open through your heart. If it's too much, it's okay to wing out through the elbows and come out wide. I know I have a lot of students who it can be a lot, so find what feels good for you. Good. One more. From here, elbows come out to the sides. Create a little pillow and then bend the knees up to the sky and exhale. Windshield wipe it side to side. Let your breath just set that low spine back into place. Sometimes those little back bends at first can be a lot. You can bring the heels up to the sky and just roll out through the feet, the toes. You can roll in together. Beautiful. Exhale the hands below the shoulders. Post up on the feet, press the body up and back for downward facing dog. Start pedaling out the heels here. And just tap into what feels good. Maybe it's bending one knee, straightening through the other. You can peek through the opposite elbow where the knee is pointed towards root through the palms. Breath comes in, sends it away. If you bent one and straighten, do the opposite to the opposite side. You're going to bend and look underneath of the armpit on the opposite side. Press through the palms. It's okay if you need to at all come down into a tabletop. I understand sometimes there's limitations in our shoulders, our back, our wrists, so whatever's in your practice today. Come back to center. You can walk out your dog. Release the tops of the toes down. Really ground through the heel. Release through the top of the toes and swap opposite side. And just do that a few times. We're stretching through the top of the feet. Good. This time we'll root through the foot on the right. The toes will sweep up on the left. So your version of three-legged dog, maybe you're just tapping, maybe you can hover, maybe you can press high to the sky. Big breath comes in. Bend through the knee. Heel reaches towards the opposite sit bone. 3 breaths. Welcome it in. Find strength. Press it away. Activating your morning energy with movement. Last one. Slowly and steady, straighten out the leg and start transitioning, tucking the knee in towards the chest. You can step that foot forward. Sometimes it's easier said than done. If you need to come down on the knee and hop, step that foot forward, you can. We'll sweep the hands up towards the hip creases. Find your stability. And if you need a blanket or block, sometimes we forget them and just need to pull them in. So if you need to pause and grab your props, that is completely fine. A blanket under the knee is lovely. Open up your stance. Root through that front foot. The knee wants to align over the ankle. Hands can come at the hip creases. You can cactus or you can reach high to the sky here for a crescent lunge. You're posted up on those hind toes. Welcome the breath in. You can start sending the knee forward, squeeze and scoop the pelvis forward. Welcome the breath in. You can create a Namaste Mudra. Draw the palms in towards the upper back. It's okay if you're at your hips and you're here. It's okay to be wherever you are for 3 breaths. Welcome it in. Send it away. Press that front toe pad and heel in the front into the earth. Catch this beautiful stretch. Gentle back bend here. Good. We'll exhale the body forward. And you can sweep the hands down towards the mat. The weight comes back into the sit bone for half of a split. If you have blocks, they can be wonderful friends right here. And if you need to pick up and move that heel further away from you, just being mindful you're not hyperextending for 3 breaths. Welcome it in. And dissipate. 2 more. Last one. Good. We'll exhale, slide that heel in, root the foot on the front. So this is where you really want that cushion underneath of the knee. So you can just stay here. This can be your variation. If you want to take it a little bit deeper, we'll start reaching back, kick the heel up towards you. So this might be where you are. You'll press on this thigh in the front, really root through the foot. If you can drive that foot a little bit closer into the body. If you want, you can take it yet a little bit deeper and press into that front knee, like you're tracking almost like a bird dog. If you want a little bit deeper, you can create a mudra, thumb and pointer gather at the front body for 3 breaths. Welcome it in. Send it away. Smile. It's okay to enjoy your practice. Beautiful. Slowly and mindfully bring the body back. Set it on back down. Post up on that hind foot. Hands will come up and slice into a horizontal fashion towards the leg that's back on the mat. Reach. Tap into this front shoulder if it's coming forward and reach it back. More of a beginner's variation is going to be to look in front of you. If you want to be a little bit deeper and more advanced, Reach the palms up, look ahead of you, and then slowly start tracking your gaze to the back of the mat. Breath comes in. Good. Breath goes out. 2 more. Good. Start sweeping back for this version of a crescent lunge meets this half of a camel pose, and you're coming up and back. So yes, that might not be for all of us. If you're more beginner or just having some mobility variations, you can reach back with the block here. It's okay to find what variation that you need. Just drive the hips forward, squeeze through your glute, big breath in. Good, send it away. 1 more. Send it away. Good. This next one will reach the body back forward. We'll come in for a runner's lunge. So you can have your blocks set up low here. 3 breaths, welcome it in. Or you can post up on the fingers, whatever is in your practice. 2-day blocks don't make you weak. They just bring the floor a little bit closer to you. Breath comes in. Good, send it away. 1 more breath. Root through that front foot, really post up and inhale for a high lunge. Hold, squeeze through the inner thighs. Big breath welcomes in. Good, send it away. 2 more breaths, be present. If the shoulders are creeping up towards your ears, roll them down. Activate through your energy body. Root through the feet, squeeze all the muscles through the calves, thighs, belly to the top of the head. Breath comes in. Good. We'll exhale for a warrior 2, a Virabhadrasana 2. So the hind foot opens towards that long edge of the mat. Tap into the shoulder. Sometimes it likes to creep forward like this. So roll it back. More beginner's variation is looking forward. Advanced, start tracking over the middle finger. Even more advanced palms can reach up to the sky. 2 more breaths. Welcome it in. Good. Send it away. 1 more. Beautiful. We will straighten through that front leg for a Trikonasana. So now reach the palms down, hinge from the hip crease. You can reach for the thigh in the front. Your first variation, you can bend at the elbow. I love a block here. So you can press the block underneath of the shoulder up tall. Roll the shoulder back. This is a great way to find the foundations of this pose. So root through the front toe pad, hind toe pad. The hip, draw it up and back. If you want, you can airplane or stack the shoulder over shoulder. Find your stability in 3 centering breaths. Good. Wonderful. From here, we will be transitioning into a half of a moon. So if you're newer, you are going to want to block here. If you're older to the practice, I'm 11 years in and I like a block here. So you'll point the toes forward. Your first variation is you can reach down for a block, more of a warrior 3. You can be here. Second, you'll reach the hand below the shoulder and do your best to start opening that hip up. Hand can come towards the hip crease or you can reach up. Find 5 breaths. Really press through the front foot. Find that active, alive energy. Squeeze everything together. Make some space. 2 more breaths. You're doing amazing. Last one. Exhale the body forward, coming into either a plank or a kneeling plank for 2 breaths. Hollow through the front body. It's okay to come down to the knees. Press the body away. Exhale, float towards the belly. You can either come in for that cobra or a upward facing dog for a little vinyasa. Breath comes in. Send the hips up and back and pedal out the heels. 3 breaths while coming in. Good. Send it away. 2 more. Beautiful. This time the left foot will root. The toes will come back for that 3-legged dog on the right hand side. So it's okay to be wherever you are. If you can press up and back, and then you'll bend the heel towards the opposite bottom. Root through the front foot. 3 breaths. Good. Slowly and mindfully start transitioning the body forward and step it through. But right, sometimes that is so much easier said than done. If you need help back, swoop, step that foot forward. You'll root through that knee and the hind foot will come up for a crescent lunge. Check into your wobbliness or your ability to be a little bit more grounded here. Hands can come to the sides. You can reach up to the sky, or you can meet me in that prayer where you drive the elbows up towards the sky, more advanced, and then start pressing into the front knee. Scoop the pelvis forward. Gentle back bend. Welcome it in. Good. 2 more breaths. Slowly and mindfully come out. Exhale, we'll start hinging the body forward for half of a split. Heel will reach down. And then you can be up here, it's really okay. Blocks are wonderful if it's feeling like a lot. So whatever you need, whatever's in your practice, find 3 breaths. Get this yummy stretch through the calf, the back of the thigh. 2 more breaths. Good. 1 more. Slowly drag that heel back, aligning it underneath of the knee. You can hinge the body up. So your first variation, you could bring that block back behind you. It's like a nice friend here. So you can stay. It's okay to stay if you want more advanced. You'll just start kicking and reaching for the top of the foot. So do your best to get your hips forward and draw that heel in towards your body. You can stabilize with a hand on the thigh, or you can make a circle with the pointer and the thumb, the Gayana Mudra. It's a mudra, a hand seal to help you keep focus for 3 breaths. Find your rootedness. Good. Send it away. You're doing amazing things. Beautiful. Slowly and mindfully bring that hand to the thigh, and you can push that heel back down with the toes pointed up. Inhale, palms kissing palms up to the sky, carving that horizontal line. You're opening up towards the knee that's down on the mat. 3 breaths. Welcome it in. Root through the front foot, squeeze through the thighs. Really reach that hind arm back. Find your strength. Good. On this last breath, if you have that block, you can reach back for it and you'll sweep backwards, reverse high 5 hand back for this version of half camel meets a crescent lunge. You can also reach for the hind heel, press the hips forward. You can look either down a little bit more beginner, more advanced, up towards the palm. Breath comes in, send it away. 1 more. Exhale, bring that body forward. Hands will reach below the shoulders and we'll post up on that hind foot for a runner's lunge. Blocks are always welcome here. Hollow through the front body. You've got 3 breaths. Really press in through that hind heel. Welcome it in. Send it away. 2 more. Good. On the next breath, float the body up. Woo, you might be a little wiggly and wobbly like me. Welcome the breath in. Hands can reach up. If you're feeling a little lightheaded, just bring your hands towards your sides. Breath comes in, get rooted. If it's too much, you can ground that hind heel down if the heel off the earth is making you a little bit wobbly, but sometimes just be wobbly and find your stability. Good. We'll exhale that hind heel open towards that long edge of the mat. The arms will reach out long and strong for warrior 2. And I'm just going to flip. So flip with me. Flip with me. You should be meeting me here. That right foot, short edge of the mat, left foot, long edge of the mat. It's better when I can see you when we're together. Shoulders down away from the ears. You can start tracking from the hind hand to the front finger, squeeze through the pelvic wall. Good. Send the breath away. 2 more. Find your strength by affirming I am strong. Good. Straighten through that front leg. You'll exhale, hinge from the hip crease. You can reach for the top of the thigh and hand at the hip for your first variation of a Trikonasana, a triangle. I love a block here, so you can start with setting it up high, micro bend to the knees so you're keeping happy, healthy joints. You can be here, or you could stack shoulder over shoulder, doing your best to really roll that shoulder up and away from the ear. Keep that hip facing up and away from you. You can slowly start tracking the gaze up towards the fingers, up high. Good. 2 more. Find your strength. Find your stability. Notice your body's getting tired. Beautiful. We'll come in for a half of a moon. So your first variation, you'll keep stable on that right foot and the hands can reach down for a block. And you can be here, you can float up, or a real half moon. The hand releases below the shoulder. The shoulders can stack over shoulders. You can bend here. You want to do your best to open the hip crease. More advanced here. Find what you need. Find this alignment in your body. Breath comes in. Send it away. You've got 5 breaths. Welcome it in. Root through the foot. Drive the outer side of your glute, the outer side of your calf and thigh up to the sky. Hand reaches open, active through the hands. 3 more breaths. Welcome it in. Send it away. 2 more. Feel the shake. Feel the burn. Good. You'll exhale the body forward for a plank position. You can come in for a kneeling plank, a full plank. Take your version of a chaturanga. Maybe you want an upward dog. Maybe you want a little cobra. Sink back into the sit bones. Arms will lengthen long. Melt the forehead down. Just take a moment to cool it on down. If it feels good, you can draw the palms back and up for a traditional child's pose for a balasana. Bring it in, send it away, and just feeling all the effects of that flow as we start cooling and winding it down. 2 more breaths. Welcome it in. 1 more. Beautiful. Hands will press into the earth. You'll come into the knees. And you can face towards me if you would like to. If it's not in your practice to be in a hero's pose, you can crisscross applesauce. Hands will meet in a prayer, and they'll press onto the right side, and then you'll expand and open. Bring the ear towards that right side. Welcome the breath in, and send it away. And tapping into the energy of gratitude, and you can just think in your mind, I am grateful. I am grateful. I am grateful. Exhale to center. Hands will creep over to that left side. Press, press, press. The ear will drive towards that left shoulder, opening up the body. It's okay to smile a little bit here. Smiling is always okay. Welcome that breath in. Good. Send it away. 2 more. Exhale, chin reaches towards the chest, and you can come onto the sit bones. Bring those soles of the feet, kissing the soles of the feet for a butterfly. Reach for the shins, press the elbows into the thighs, and fold it forward here. Feeling the opening of the thighs. Breath comes in. Good, sink it away. We'll exhale the foot on the right long, and the knee will come up on the left, and just hug and reach behind you. Press into the palm. And your heel is pressing out and active. The toes are up towards the sky. Welcome the breath in. Good, send it away. Inhale back to center. Swip, swap sides. So the left heel is long, the right heel is rooted. Hug, 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 and then press behind you for a seated twist. Breath comes in. Good, send it away. Just be present. Notice any energy shifts or changes. Good. We'll come and we'll meet on the bottom and roll down onto the mat. You can hug the knees in towards the chest for a double wind reliever. Just gently rocking side to side. Good. You can make a circle. You can reach for the shins. You can come into a happy baby. So sometimes our mobility is different. It can be for the shins. Maybe you could reach for the outsides of the feet. If you've been here before and want something a little bit more challenging, you can peace finger the big toes. And you can use this kind of like your own chiropractic appointment where you bring and settle the knees in towards the body. Welcome the breath in. And let it go. You can turn this into a joyful baby by gently rocking a little side to side. You can hug one heel in and release the other. 2 more breaths. Welcome it in. Good. Send it away. 1 more. Good. We'll exhale. If you can hug those soles of the feet together in for a laying butterfly. Supta Baddha Konasana. Bring the hands to the belly. And we'll finish with these healing affirmations as you focus on your inhale. I love you. I love you. I love you. I am grateful to be alive. I am grateful to be alive. I am grateful to be alive. I am strong and energized. I am strong and energized. I am strong and energized. And with that said, exhale for a full body. Reach and stretch. You can hug the knees towards the chest and rock your body up to a seated position. Palms kissing palms to your heart. Big, full, embodied breath that comes in. Send it away. And really just notice whatever you notice, any shifts in energy. Know that strength doesn't have to be hard and rest does not have to be earned. The love and the light within me honors that acknowledges the love and the light within you. Thank you so much for practicing with me. This is day 29 of the Fresh Start Challenge, and Luna and I are so grateful for you. And if this is your first class, you can start this practice from the very beginning, from day 1. This challenge is all about getting stronger, more mobile, more flexible, creating that like daily practice and getting better sleep within Yoga Nidra. Love and light, big hugs. Have a beautiful day. We'll see you back here tomorrow for our last day.